first thing we're going to do is we are going to do 3 minutes of moving. So we're going to go transition 30 seconds of 6 movements. Where's my timer? I got a fancy timer to do this. Aha. So our goal is just to move for 3 minutes. And we'll go through the movements together.
Wait, Lexi, what'd you say? Sorry, you cut out for a second. I heard we'll do it for 3 minutes, but I don't know what.
3 minutes. I'm going to tell you what movement we're doing, but every 30 seconds it'll change.
Oh, okay.
So if you can't hear me, at least like try to see me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we are going to get started with high knees. Wow, it's louder than us. All right, butt kickers. All right, jumping jacks. Please. All right, speed jumpers, like lateral jumping. I'm gonna jump for these balls. All right, move for 30 seconds, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want. I'm doing this. Ooh, I got some squats in there. 54 seconds. Woo, all right. That's it. Woo, tired. Ah. Done with you, song. All right. Whew. Now we're going to mobilize a little bit because we got a lot of moving. We have 20 wrist circles, both directions. If you want, because we can multitask, you can do ankle circles as well. You can sit down if you wanted to and do both. But you're going to have to warm up your ankles and your wrists. Woo. Oh. Are we still there? Last week I felt really bad.
Oh, yeah.
My Wi-Fi cut out like right as everyone was doing burpees, and then I was just gone.
Yeah, mid burpee, you cut out.
Like, where did everyone go? And then my Wi-Fi like cut out, and I was like, oh. And I went back on, but it took too long to actually get my Wi-Fi to work again. You guys were already gone. All right, if you're done with that, we have our hip circles. So 20 one way, 20 the other way.
So, Jack, how's your quarantine going?
It's all right. I mean, not great, but not bad for quarantine. I taught myself how to skateboard, so that's fun.
Nice.
Kick flips.
I cannot do a kick flip yet.
I'm working on my ollie.
Oh yeah, same.
Board.
You can skateboard?
Nope, not at all.
Well, this is the time.
I can rollerblade.
Oh, that's sick. I can rollerblade, but I don't know how to stop. So it's not.
Me neither. I just sort of find something to crash into.
Circles, 2020. I live next to like a big parking lot, so I just like skate there.
Same. There's this big hill near my house where there's like after the hill there's not a lot of like slow down time, but there's this big like massive mound of dirt right next to it. So whenever you get to the bottom of the hill, just shoot the skateboard into the dirt instead of actually stopping. Oh, new person. What?
Like, is it big enough that like you could ride into it and like be okay if you fell?
Yeah, but I can just jump off and let the skateboard like crash into it. It's a very effective way.
Jumping jacks, okay? All right, Luke's gonna do 50 jumping jacks. We are gonna keep mobilizing so we can do our shoulders if we need. We can pick something we want or need. When Luke's done, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna do my shoulders. I'm almost done with my puzzle that I started last time. But I went to the store that's really close to me, right? And they didn't have any more puzzles. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
I've been building Legos.
I used to like puzzles a lot.
I don't have any Legos.
Ooh, I got like a bunch of Harry Potter Legos, and I've been putting those together.
Ooh.
Yeah, I pulled out some random Star Wars Legos too from like 2 years ago. I forgot I had like a few sets. So that's
mobilize a few of your joints, like do some wrist circles and ankle circles. We'll kind of basically continue warm up before we really get to it. But Luke, when you're done doing maybe like 10 ankle circles, 10 wrist circles, 10 hip circles, we'll get started. Oh, Jack, this is like the perfect time because I can show you my collection of Vans.
Vans?
Yeah, my Vans.
Okay.
Luke knows too.
Yeah.
All right, Luke, finish warming up your joints.
Yeah.
I had a pair of Vans, but they were too small.
I used. But Jack, go ahead.
What? Oh, I was saying I used to have a pair of like kind of like high heel Vans, but they were like really like thin and like the sides were like flappy, so they weren't good for working out in. But they were purple, and I'll wear anything that's purple.
Is your hair still dyed purple?
Well, no, because right before quarantine, I got a haircut, and it's not like fully off, but there's barely any like dyed part left. So now I kind of just let it like to like blonde.
Ready? Here's my Vans collection.
But I don't.
Nice.
Sweet,
Oh, I need to take a closer look. That's a lot of shoes. Which many pairs?
Uh-oh. Shouldn't have moved. I counted them. I have 20.
I only have
20
one pair.
pairs?
20, but I'm also old, so it's like,
Oh, because we'll never grow out of shoes.
yeah, my shoes haven't since 6th grade. I've had
the same pair of shoes since I was in 3rd grade. I just keep buying them in bigger sizes.
You're wild. All right, Luke, do you feel ready?
Yeah.
We're waiting for you just a little bit. Don't worry. I talked about it before. We're gonna flow. So how it's gonna work is that we're gonna find some area thing. I moved kind of something I could flow on a little bit better. I moved closer or away from the wall. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna spend 1 minute vaulting. So any vaults over whatever. Okay, right? Some of us might be able to do calm vaults and not even like capable of doing it, but like the space that you have. Right, so we're gonna work with what we have. We'll vault for a minute. When we're done with our minute, we're gonna go ahead and work on jumping of any sorts. So like we could jump off of our object, we can jump onto something, we can precision, stride. Then we'll move on to another minute. We'll do our QMs. What that means, we QM around, onto, drop down in QM, right? We're just working with our kind of knowledge of parkour. And then we'll end with like rolling. So whether we roll on our object, roll around it, roll near it. Once we've gone through those 4, it'll end up being 4 minutes or so. Then we'll just flow. So reminder, flow is kind of putting your moves together. Just like water flows down a river. Right? We're not gonna run to the, Jackson's backyard. He's not gonna run to the bushes over there, do a ground Kong, and then run all the way back to the screen and do a roll. Right? That wouldn't be really flowy. We want to try to limit the amount of steps and moves in between not moves, but steps in between each move. So you shouldn't be like running around in circles with your head cut off. Okay, like chicken. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use a yes. So I'll set a timer. I'll set a timer on. So every minute we'll kind of switch, and then we'll spend the remainder of the last half of class really just flowing around and doing our thing. Doing our thing. Why don't you guys go ahead and get started? I'll put the timer on. A minute. First, working on vault, seeing if we can find something we can vault on. Right, technically you can kind of look on the ground a little bit. Get a chair, kind of stabilize a chair.
I got a box.
Okay.
Yeah, same. I got a box.
This is our box. Okay, Grayson, your box looks kind of empty. Okay. You make sure that you can apply pressure to it.
Yeah, I've been doing palm spins on it in the other classes. So.
Okay, good. Same with you, Jack. Just make sure that you're able to vault over your object, like put pressure on it, like your whole body weight on it, so like sit on it. On something.
I'm standing on it, so
Okay.
that should be good.
Definitely not stuck to the ground. Making sure that you're applying pressure with your vault in the middle, not to the sides, because like in class, like the great balls that just tip over on you. Luke, what are you vaulting over? Oh, like a stool.
Yeah.
Piano stool.
Oh, I should go get a stool. I have a stool.
Your box is working good.
Well, yeah, but the thing with the box is it's really like small and short. So I don't really know.
That only requires one hand. It is really low though, for objects.
Yeah.
A lot better.
I don't know. Maybe I'll start with this and I could go grab like a stool or something.
Yeah, free to do so. All right, guys, my timer didn't start, but we definitely spent a minute doing it. So we're going to move on to our jumps. So whether we're jumping on our object, striding over our object, precisioning to our object, jumping down, jumping on, right? We're gonna spend 1 minute starting. We're moving on from our vaulting and make sure the objects can be jumped on. Especially if it's not hard. I'm seeing some.
No.
Oh. Right. And QM. So whether that means QMing around, we're QMing onto and off of, we're spending the next minute doing QM. As a reminder, a QM, right, is hands and feet, or equal pressure to hands and feet. So not like frog jumps where you put your hands on the ground and then you jump up. Uh-oh, we lost Luke.
Well, Luke was said goodbye.
Oh, he did? Nice, Jack. Oh, are you wearing headphones, Jack?
What?
Are you wearing headphones?
Yeah.
Ah. Because I can still like.
AirPods, rich boy.
What? Oh. Okay.
I have headphones that work and they're wireless.
Wait,
Right.
I can mute myself.
No, you're good.
Okay.
I'm confused because you like got far away, so I was like, how can it hear you still?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna move on to roll. Okay, so whether this is rolling off our object, if it's safe to do, rolling around our object, rolling on our object, just rolling around. It can be shoulder rolls, feel comfortable forward rolls. We can do like side rolls. Probably can't do too many side rolls, but 1 minute. This is 1 minute. Nice roll, Jack. Oh, be careful, Grayson.
It's okay. I'm fine.
Okay.
I think.
You could technically, oh, there, Jack did. You could dive roll. Jack's outside though, so he's on some nice grass. I would
Oh,
suggest
yeah.
Grayson.
Yeah, it's softer.
Yeah.
Is that cheating? Grass?
No, you can do parkour anywhere, remember?
Okay.
You're just taking advantage of it.
Instead of rolling over the box, could I just like roll the box?
I mean, I
Seems
said rolling, so I guess.
Instead of rolling over the box, could I just roll?
Yeah, you don't have to roll on the box or off the box. You can roll around the box. You're supposed to be rolling of some sort.
That makes things a lot.
Okay. Okay, finish up your rolls. If you don't have space, like it's okay that we don't roll. I don't want you to like hit things, lose all your things. Nice backwards roll.
Thank you.
Now we're gonna go ahead and spend the next 2 to 3-ish minutes flowing. So we just kind of practiced vaulting, jumping, QMs, rolls. Right, there are completely other moves out there that we do in parkour, and I know both of you guys know that. So if you find that you have the space to do so, like on a butt spin, or you have room to palm spin, right? We can go ahead and add it. But ideally, we're gonna move around for the next few minutes, and we're just putting together moves. I feel like we have a good understanding of that, right? Feel free to use your whole environment. So like, you don't have to just use your box or your boxes. You can use different things.
Can I go grab a stool?
Go for it.
1 second. Okay.
Yeah. I'm set. Three minutes on the clock. Nice. That's a good setup. Okay. So you're not going to break that object.
This?
Yes.
No, this is much sturdier than the other box.
Okay, good. And remember, if it's going to tilt, be aware of that.
Okay.
Be wary of like steps and vaults. Add and move together.
Is that a vault?
Did you use this one hand over it? Then it's a vault.
Yeah.
Hi, Jack.
Ooh.
You guys got 8 minutes. That's a pretty sturdy stool.
Yes, it is. It is a very good stool.
Set up for vaulting. Lots. Okay, less than a minute here, less than a minute. I've got 10 seconds here, so get in a few more moves. All right, guys, go ahead, play back over, or like Jack here from miles away, so you can stay wherever you are. We are gonna cool down. Do we remember plow to pancake? Do we remember plow to pancake? The move.
No.
That's okay. Oh, let's see. I think I can demonstrate it. So make sure there's enough room that you're not going to hit anything, but a plow, we're going to go over. And we can go farther, and then we pancake like a straddle.
Okay.
We're going to do 10 of those. Okay, so if you can go farther into your plow. And move forwards. 10 plows to pancake. And then, Jack, one thing is your legs come apart. I know you probably couldn't tell in my video, but legs come apart in the straddle.
Okay.
Close, Jack. So legs come together in the air. When you come down, your legs will come apart.
Opposite of what I was doing. Okay.
Yeah. I think my ankle isn't very good to show that. That's okay. Whatever number you're on, Jack, just go ahead and start from there. So you can finish up.
Okay.
Oh no. Got dirt in my room. Awesome. Okay, you guys are done. Our last one we're gonna do, it's a good stretch. It's a table hold, but we're gonna actually table rock. Sorry. So have your hands or your fingers facing your push up, and you're gonna rock back and forth. And you're gonna do 10 rocks. You should feel it in your shoulders. Some people feel a little bit more in the ankles. So 10 table rocks. And the bigger the table, the more I personally feel it in my shoulders. Ooh, ooh. Those are a lot. Ah, is it Luke? Oh, look, it's Luke.
Hi.
We lost you.
Yeah.
That's okay. We did some flow while you were gone.
Oh, okay.
More than happy to do more flow with you, but we are technically done